mean, all my life, I've been the one that they write stories about. Now I'm just another anonymous shut-in with an online shopping addiction.
Number 10. Michael Steager, 90210.
My girlfriend is having a baby.
Best known for his portrayal of the school reporter Naveed Shirazi, Michael Steager actually appeared in several Disney projects before 90210.
Hannah Montana.
Including Hannah Montana and the Cheetah Girls' One World.
Well, I'm Vic.
After spending 5 years playing Naveed, Michael seemed to have only done a few acting gigs here and there. He's very busy taking care of his adorable family, but according to his Instagram bio, he's not done working on projects just yet. He appears to be a producer of a movie called White Like Me, which is written by his wife Brandy. However, it seems like Michael has definitely moved on from being a 90210 teen heartthrob. Number 9. Josie Loren, Make It or Break It.
I'm gonna be soaking up deals and showing off my medals. You know, waiting in parades, sleeping in, eating whatever I want.
You probably remember Josie Loren from playing Kaylee Cruz in the popular gymnastics series Make It or Break It. Before her big TV show debut, she actually managed to land several smaller roles in big series, including Hannah Montana.
That wasn't really my mom, okay?
But once Make It or Break It was over, Josie's acting career essentially slowed down. According to IMDb, Josie stepped away from the limelight and hasn't done any projects since 2015, when she had a main role in The Mentalist's 7th season.
Michelle Vega. I was told to report for assignment to your unit.
She actually went back to school and got a law degree. Nowadays, she seems to be spending more time with her kids and her husband, the former NFL player Matt Leinart. Number 8. Miriam McDonald, Degrassi: The Next Generation.
Manny, I know this is totally none of my business, but you were sick earlier, and are you sure it's not something else?
Miriam McDonald was best known for her fearless lead role in Degrassi: The Next Generation, which is part of the longest-running dramatic television franchise in Canadian history.
You're me from the future? You're not as quick as I remembered.
Her time as Emma Nelson finished in 2010, and by the looks of it, Miriam had several appearances since then, including a guest role in Orphan Black.
He's in a meeting.
However, she seems to have mostly entered a new stage in her life with a brief stint in real estate. In 2018, she revealed she'd love to do a Degrassi reboot after Drake sort of brought back the spirit of the show with his I'm Upset video. There's still hope, people! Number 7. Teddy Dunn, Veronica Mars.
Do you know how wasted I was at Shelly's party? I barely even remember it. The whole night's a blur.
Teddy got his breakout role when he was cast to play Duncan Kane in Veronica Mars. However, even then, he left the show after season 2 and has never been mentioned again.
I'm alive. I'm your girlfriend.
Not anymore.
After Teddy was told his character was going to be written off, he didn't really mind. And that was primarily because the hardcore fans really seemed to dislike Duncan as a character, as well as Teddy's performance. After a few other gigs, Teddy left acting altogether and is now a lawyer.
Jesus Christ, am I seeing a ghost?
He revealed that he does get asked about his role as Duncan, but is content that his life has now gone in a completely different direction. Number 6. Tangi Miller, Felicity.
I can't believe it.
What?
You're here!
I live here.
90s teens definitely remember the name Tangi Miller, who played the iconic Elena Taylor in Felicity.
I played Elena Tyler, and I think it was really progressive to have a smart black character.
But since her big breakout, Tangi stuck to relatively small roles here and there. In 2017, she directed, produced, and co-starred in a movie called Diva Diaries. Her private life remained very much private, and not a lot is known about her, other than she appears to be doing well. Speaking of Felicity, though, Tangi's co-star and ex-Power Ranger Amy Jo Johnson also slowed down her acting career.
I'm in Canada now.
She focused on directing and even released 3 albums as a singer. Number 5. AJ Langer, My So-Called Life.
I'm lucky. My dad's had like 8 different girlfriends since he left, so I'm used to it.
AJ got to play the feisty Rayanne Graff on My So-Called Life, one of the very first shows to give teens an authentic voice at the time.
Oh no, it's cool. Have as much as you want. I'm drunk.
Since its cancellation, AJ got to work on several other projects. But according to IMDb, she hasn't done any acting since 2013. The reason? She became the Countess of Devon after her husband's father passed away and moved to an actual castle in London where she lives with her family.
Like, so what? Is your house a castle too?
And he's like, sorta.
And maintaining that lifestyle keeps her pretty occupied. But it's not that bad, she explained. Quote, "It's like living in a dream sequence that's here all the time." Number 4. Ken Bowman, The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
I think I just need to go home. I know my mind is really not on my work today.
Ever wondered what the guy that played Ben Boykovich on The Secret Life of the American Teenager has been up to since the show's finale?
I have to go to work.
Oh. Well, according to IMDb, he appears to have produced a documentary called Once a Marine, but other than that, there are very few projects listed for Ken. During the filming of the teen drama's last season, Ken had to be admitted to a hospital and got diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Since then, he's been spending plenty of time with his family and stayed away from acting. Number 3. Michelle Trachtenberg, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl.
Do you have any idea what that feels like?
A little.
If you don't know Michelle from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you probably remember her from playing Georgina in Gossip Girl.
I mean, all my life, I've been the one that they write stories about. Now I'm just another anonymous shut-in with an online shopping addiction.
Michelle has had quite an incredible acting career, but according to IMDb, she hasn't done any projects since 2018.
Sorry.
However, she's still somewhat active on social media, where she sometimes shares behind-the-scenes moments of her life and career. In a heartbreaking Instagram post in early 2020, Michelle revealed that she was mistreated by other students in school for being a young actress. By the looks of it, it appears that she's now taking a much-needed break from Hollywood to heal and reflect. Number 2. Nicholas Brendon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Respect the cruller and pay him the donut.
Here's another Buffy the Vampire Slayer star that has since slowed down his acting career, but for completely different reasons.
Still making jokes.
I'm not joking.
After playing Xander Harris for 6 years, Nicholas Brendon took on several different projects, including playing Kevin Lynch in Criminal Minds.
It's complicated.
However, he's led a troubled life and had many run-ins with the law. In 2004, he checked into rehab for his issues with alcohol.
Dual diagnosis means that you're battling depression and are an addict.
A few years later, he was also charged with vandalism and battery against a police officer. Since then, he's been arrested several more times, infamously appeared on Dr. Phil, and made headlines in 2017 for his alleged violent behavior towards his then-girlfriend.
We're done. I'm not doing this. And, Thank you, though. Thank you.
Number 1. Andrew Keegan, Seventh Heaven.
I have no idea. I can only speak for myself.
He went from one of the biggest 90s heartthrobs who appeared in some of the biggest shows of its era.
You're asking me to the dance?
To the founder of a new religion away from the Hollywood drama. Andrew Keegan appeared in small screen classics such as Seventh Heaven and had a memorable role in the popular 10 Things I Hate About You movie.
I'm here to pick up Bianca.
While he's had a few projects here and there since then, his attention was mainly focused on his spiritual organization called Full Circle, established in 2014. Many media outlets have criticized the organization for its cult-like nature. In 2015, the organization was actually raided by government agents for distributing illegal kombucha and was closed down 2 years later. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.